age a checkpoint when you're choosing a partner to be, especially in the standpoint of a woman? Let's take it from that angle. From the standpoint of a woman, Liz, is age a checkpoint for you?
Yeah, for me, age is a checkpoint. I cannot date a guy who is like 5 years, 6 years younger than me. Like Sakura and me, dating, do you understand? But if it's a year or two, I can try. But if it's very, very, very young, that's...
But some people are young in age because people say age is just a number. They are young in age, but they are matured up there. So
sometimes you as a woman should also check your stature too, because that also counts. Because imagine, like, if you are smallish, you could get someone same age, but see someone like me and you get someone who is like 6 years older than you and is smallish, and like to be like, yeah, we have it your kid brother or sugar baby and a sugar boy, something like that. Yeah,
Lady G.
It's so not a checkpoint for me.
Okay.
It's so not a checkpoint for me. What I look at is your maturity. But naturally, I'm attracted to older men. So it's really not a checkpoint for me.
Okay.
However, if I have to deal with someone who's younger, I want to look at the mindset of the person, the mentality of the person. And I'm so lucky. I look petite. I'm petite. So, you can be, men are usually tall. So you can be tall and younger than me and I'll still work with you.
Okay.
If your mind is there, if your mind is home. So no, it's not.
So Liz, you are looking more of the number rather than the maturity, or does the maturity also plays a role for you?
Yeah,
you are looking at the number, the stature, and
and for the maturity side, there could be a guy who I'm older than, but maturity, and there is a guy who would be way older than me, but has a mind of a 2-year-old.
Okay,
it's it varies.
Okay,
it varies, but I don't know. I can't do a guy who is
you can't
young.
do a guy. So what is for you young? Like, okay, for instance, you meet this guy. He's younger than you.
How young?
He's
like 10 years
he's younger. Let's say he's 6 years younger than you. But when you sit on the table to talk, you see that you are almost on the same level.
Can consider. I can consider, but you are me.
Only because I also want to that kind of thing. I said, brother, that kind
of but still now I can manage, but 6 years
it's in your head. So
then don't tell me.
Don't
tell men can't tell me say you are.
So you would prefer he lies to you about his age?
I'm not even going to ask you about your age. Ale,
why would you ask about the person's? Or be a person on it now.
I don't want to tell me beside there then
lie to me.
Can say what 2 years younger or like a year younger or 3 years younger, but if it's like 6 years, 7 years, 8 years younger,
Lady G, for you it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. You just be matured, or we have to really agree on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then you can be 5 years younger than me, and I don't really mind.
But do you also think that naturally women will grow even with our age? There are some women, if they tell you their age, you wouldn't even believe they are that age. Of course, there are some people who have the genes that they look younger than their age, but in general terms, most women do grow quickly than their age. So do you think that if you date a guy who is younger than you, because I'm talking to you, Liz, because you feel like and
also your point, and also back and about Europe now you want and my bomb one time in a sense like the weather, the food, the work we do. I'm young, but I've started having back pains. I've started having waist pains because of because of the weather and the line of job I was saying. And I wouldn't say abrewa. Your mom want to like
you become weak.
We become weak very quickly.
Is it also not a reason that African women don't like to hit the gym? They don't like to exercise.
Moabi, that's a different topic altogether.
Thank you.
You know, I feel like that's a different topic altogether.
Yeah.
Me like this, because I know that you are younger than me. I'm really gonna take care of myself
To match up.
to match up.
Okay.
And you don't necessarily have to be hitting the gym.
Okay.
Just eat healthy. You know, take your
Diet
your
plan B,
vitamins,
you know.
and stuff. Just make sure that age doesn't catch up with you.
So that
choose
means,
what works for you and stick to it.
does that mean there will be some kind of pressure on you to
Maintenance.
Me, I really don't care. I naturally like to take good care of myself. So whether you are young or old, I can really live
naturally
with
you'd want to take care of yourself, but like
Yeah.
I bet it would be extra.
It's going to be extra.
It's going to be extra because you want to try to maintain. If today you are taking vitamin D, one pill of vitamin D, you would want to take 3 because you want to maintain. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about the health aspects of
maintain
that.
it so
But I
that you
think it's just
so that you
an
can
analogy.
so that you can match up. You can match up with the guy, and you know you do the extra. Like be on the same level. Do you understand?
I understand what I'm saying this from personal level. You know Mr. P.
Okay.
Mr. P is that very, no matter what he eats, he remains the same. One time we were at the shop and somebody came in for an appointment, and the person saw him at the casa, and he was like, "Is your mommy home?" And the woman was actually referring to me. Is your mommy home? So when we're talking about age, you see the thing. We were talking about
So
age.
the woman thought your husband was your
my son.
Wow. Because
My son. That's how bad it can be.
Yeah.
And this is a man who is 4 years older than me.
wow.
So imagine if I was 4 years older than him. You understand? So I think that you have to look into yourself, know that the kind of woman you are, your type, your genes, how you grow. Like you're saying, look at me. And of course, physiques matter.
Yeah.
If you go and marry somebody that is looking younger, after many years he's still looking younger, it will put too much pressure on you as a woman to match up, for the maintenance to match up. Yeah. So personally on this particular topic, I think that you would have to make that choice depending on yourself. Look into yourself. How do you look? Like, are you okay if somebody, for me it was like, it was what the woman said was like a yellow light for me to check some things, because how can you see a man and call him my son? He's my husband, for Christ's sake. You understand? So it's like, no, Bernice, you have to work on certain things so that you match up. Maintenance as I'm now. Then it comes to that. I have to maintain myself so I can match up with how my husband is looking. So if today I'm supposed to make a decision of mine, maybe I'll marry a man that's 10 years older than me, or even 15 years older than me. I know some ladies, they look at themselves in the mirror and they are like, if the man is not 20 years older than me, I'm not marrying him.
Boy.
I know somebody like that. I know somebody like who's like, I want a man who is about 15 years older than me. And sometimes, you know, ladies, women, and an 18-year-old woman is not thinking on the same level as an 18-year-old boy.
Right.
Women, we get matured in the mind quite faster than boys. You understand? And some of these ladies want to date older men because then they are mature. You understand? Then they can reason, they can sit and talk about serious things. I know some husbands, they are husbands, but they are so addicted to games. Somebody who is married and has kids, he's so addicted to games. He comes back from work, he gets into the bedroom, he calls his friend, and they are gaming PS on like a man. You understand? Like a man.
But sometimes the PS pays, because I heard say be on.
If you are doing it to pay, if you are doing it to be paid, fine.
PS and it's called baby. I don't mind. I don't mind you doing, but it shouldn't be something. Ubeko PS not all right, but then when it comes to the responsibilities, now what you will fear now, just do it. So no, not a PS, no discard fear. Go ahead and play.
But also goes like, if I date a guy who is way younger than me, I feel like I will take the lead. I will not give him that room to be the head that he's supposed to be. I will take the lead.
Yeah, it's true.
There are some men who don't even mind if you take the lead, as far as you don't disrespect them in the process.
Okay.
Some men, men are meant to be leaders, but some men, they are born to be led.
Hey,
Yes,
Come on, say that again.
there are
Sister.
some men who are born to be led, but in a good way. In a good way. There are some men who can barely take decisions for themselves.
Okay.
You know, and they are even bad at it.
Okay.
The woman tends to even make better choices and decisions for the family than themselves.
So wait, sorry. You said there are men who find it difficult in making decisions for themselves.
For themselves.
And you are getting married.
Yeah.
And you are in a relationship.
You are. It's possible. There are go and look out for marriages. There are marriages like that happening today.
Well, it's
You know,
I agree with her. You know,
To some extent. I'm not saying
yeah.
all men are like that. There are some men who are just like that naturally. They do not have the courage to really go out there and then make things work for them. You know?
So they get a woman to stand behind
they
them
get a
and help them
woman
to take
you
that
know.
decision.
So in this
Say.
so in this case, no, you say there is a saying that behind every successful man there is a woman. So this time
And
we
you
tell-
can say
behind
behind
every
this
successful-
beside.
Okay, beside every successful woman,
Yeah.
there is a man. Because now, no, the way I can say you change it.
No,
change it.
not
That-
necessarily.
that's
No,
it,
you're not
no.
changing it. You are thinking too far. Just I know change I make us say just in some certain instances.
yeah.
And then maybe to say, you know.
But the thing is, anything I upon board is sometimes I think say when do you have men like that, no, and they get women who are good at what they are doing, they know that
Right.
they are very decisive, they take good decisions and all that, no, and they don't disrespect the man in that
Right.
the balance will be struck.
You can even find
and the
it.
woman does not even make it known say or no
Oh yes, Sanya man,
or
right?
suggesting
Yeah.
subtly to the man,
Yeah,
or
right.
suggesting subtly. It's Bema no leads with the mind of Neyere.
Yeah.
He's
Right.
leading with the mind of
Yeah.
Neyere.
Yeah.
But Neyere ne money who say Mikra na mema yeye we, Mikra na mema yeye we.
Right.
So at the end of the day, no age no shut down play role here because Obane Tiasia say the man is still leading, but or the man dream leading either ways no me money who say or me mo bia who say or the man dream.
Because at the end of the day, no, it's the same home, Nana. Like you guys
guys
are
are
running. So
living in,
if you take it outside, yeah, I'm the one running. I'm the one running the home now. How you treat your man outside, no, and ebema. The people outside no will treat your man.
Yeah.
If you go outside and be like, I'm the one doing this, I'm the one doing that for my man.
Exactly.
The neighbor outside no be like, huh?
That's
Yeah.
what
Nikunde
becomes the
Onyo
problem.
Bia. They can
Yeah.
talk to him anyhow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
such things you just don't go outside and be having
Right.
such conversation like that.
Yeah.
Because you go into some certain homes and it's the women that call the shots.
Yeah.
But it depends on how you do it.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on how you
Anyway,
do it.
so that we want to wrap up this episode quickly, and I want to say that when it comes to age, I think it's something that you have to know yourself and then decide if it works for you, if the man is older or not.
Yeah.
There are some people who have married men who are way younger than them and it's still working perfectly. Liz, what's your final take on this one?
Follow your heart. Follow your heart. If you want young, for young. If you want old, for old. But if you are taking a younger guy, give him the respect as the man of the house. Simple.
Lady G.
I feel like age should never be the problem. Weigh your advantages and disadvantages and then take on what you can handle.
Yeah.
Because you can find a man that has everything and the only thing missing is that he's younger than you. Or he's too older than you, you know. So yeah, choose your heart and then make it work for you.
Okay. I'm hitting on the next one, okay? But I want to know what you think personally about this particular one on the comment section. Like, share, and see you on the next one. I did this with Olizzy and Lady G. See you on the next one, Justess.
Why do I feel like the tree was more than the English?
Yeah, okay.
There was a lot of English. Yeah, I wanted more.
I think I'm mixing.
Oh, tree
Yeah, can't tree. Yeah, can't be brave.